everyone, it's Heather Moxie and welcome to my channel. In this week's video, I'll be showing you how to DIY a solid wood California King bed frame. These days, solid wood furniture can be very expensive and hard to find, so I'm here to show you how to build it yourself at a fraction of the cost. This video is also a collaboration with the lovely April B. She'll be showing you how to DIY custom Ikea nightstands. April was actually the YouTuber behind my inspiration to build my own bed frame to begin with. You can find her info linked in the description box, so make sure to head over to her channel and check out her amazing videos. She has so many helpful DIYs and more, and her nightstands came out so beautiful you won't want to miss them. This project is the biggest build I've done so far, and it requires a lot of lumber. Fortunately, woodcuts can be made at your local hardware store, and I've listed supplies here, but as always, everything you'll need will be down in the description box. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you may have seen the trip we made to the hardware store for this project. It can quickly become overwhelming, so here's a breakdown of what we'll be doing. We're essentially making a giant rectangle box on furniture feet, with middle supports, decorative trim on top and bottom, and bed slats. This DIY is a combination of Pinterest inspiration and a little bit of math on my part. The original plans are from the ladies over at Shanty to Chic, and they detailed how to make a similar bed frame for a queen-size bed on their blog. Once we were ready to build, we began by breaking down our existing bed frame. The bed you see here is a queen size on a metal bed frame. One of my first big builds was the headboard we're currently using, and it's held up so well that we'll be adding on to it later in the video. If you decide to do this project, I recommend building your bed frame in the room where it will stay. This is a very large project, and it makes it easier on you so you don't have to move it later. Begin by framing your bed with a 2x8. The 75-inch pieces will be the head and foot of the bed, and the 85-inch pieces will be the sides. Measure 3/4 of an inch away from the edges and mark where you'll add pocket holes. Drill 1.5 inch deep pocket holes and use a framing square to ensure everything is where it needs to be. Using a pocket hole system and wood glue will add so much strength to your bed frame and be worth it in the long run. Add a little bit of wood glue and 2.5 inch pocket hole screws. Repeat this process for the remaining corners and a bed frame is beginning to take shape. Now you can add your support pieces. 4 84-inch long 2x4s, 2 for the sides and 2 for the middle. Using scrap wood, we hammered the side pieces into place and secured them with 1.25-inch screws throughout. For the middle supports, we used 4 framing anchors, making the 2x4s removable. This will make an already heavy bed frame easier to move when we decide to move out. Flip the bed frame upside down to begin adding trim to the bottom edges. With wood glue and 1-inch screws, we added 2 of the 84-inch 1x3s and 2 of the 77-inch 1x3s. These measurements are slightly longer than the bed frame since they'll add a decorative overlap. Secure your furniture feet attachments with 1-inch screws and double check the fit. Remember, this is a fairly large bed, but it won't be relying on these feet for all of the support. Flip the bed frame again and repeat the process for the decorative trim on the top edges, adding the remaining 1x3s. To match the headboard, I added my usual Minwax stain in Early American using a staining pad and gloves. I use stain whenever I can because it's very easy to work with and you usually don't have to worry about being delicate. After one thick coat, I was happy with the coloring and removed any excess stain with a shop rag. Of course, don't forget the furniture feet. Repeat the process and let them dry upside down. To protect the stain, I added Minwax polyacrylic and a satin finish. This is another go-to product for me, and I love that it protects the stain while also adding a little bit of an extra touch. Once everything is dry, you can attach the furniture feet and move the bed exactly where you want it. Don't forget to add a few scrap pieces of 2x4s for the feet of the middle supports. We were able to hammer them into place without having to use any screws. For the bed slats or platform, add 13 1x4s cut to 72 inches. You can secure them any way you like, however, we chose to simply number them instead of attaching them, again making it easier to remove if we decide to move out. We used a scrap piece of wood to space them, keeping the spaces no larger than 3 inches. And now you can add your mattress. So we purchased a Casper mattress, and as you're watching this, it's been nearly a month since we started sleeping on it. I was very nervous to purchase a mattress online without trying it out beforehand, but it's actually worked out amazingly. It's so soft and comfortable, and of course, I have a coupon code for you guys, so if you'd like to try one out as well, you can get a $50 discount. To add on to our headboard, I made a stencil that went well with the existing shape and cut it out of a 1x8. I used the same method for my DIY rustic headboard video and attached the pieces with scrap wood, liquid nails, and extra screws. With bedding from Marshall's and our duvet from Ikea, I put everything back together and we officially have a handmade solid wood California King bed frame. I feel like I'm always telling you guys that my projects are my favorite one so far, but this one definitely takes the cake. It's so nice to have this piece in our bedroom, and I'm so proud to say that we made it ourselves. If you would like to build this bed frame, check out the description box below for any links and supply lists. I'll also have more info on my new blog, so be sure to head over there for any updates. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram or Twitter at HeatherMoxieDIY to keep up with any of my upcoming projects, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. As always, I will see you guys next time. Bye!